Well, first off, Angela, congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
I've watched a couple of episodes and I'm pretty hooked already. So I've purposely left the rest to catch up on because hey, I have the time zone now, so it gives me something to watch.
Oh,
I wanted to start with your character because over your career you've played so many kind of different and diverse and interesting characters. I wondered what it was about her that jumped off the page when you read the script for the first time, and why you felt that she was someone that you wanted to play.
Anna Connor is as far away from me as a person as any character I have ever played in my entire life, and that was what appealed more than anything. Um, I'm generally playing a, working class, down to earth, northern, feisty kind of character. Um, and Anna is she's an enigma. You can't quite put your finger on her. And when I read the script and read specifically Anna's kind of journey, I was just intrigued by it. She just isn't. I mean, actually, all the characters in the whole in White Lines, nobody is what they seem to be. Everyone's got a lot going on underneath. Everyone's got a secret. And as the series goes on, these all get peeled back very, very slowly until you find out who the core of the person is. But Anna, I mean, the first time we meet her, she's at work. It just so happens that her work is running high class sex parties for the discerning lady and gentleman. And we see it in all its glory. And we see her strut, parade, look over her kingdom, however you want to describe it. She winds her way through this party as left, right, and centre people are having sex in every possible position. They're taking drugs, and you see her look out over her kingdom, and she's not fazed by it. In fact, you can see her really, she's gathering strength from it almost. She's really getting off on the fact that all these people are there and she's helping pleasure them all. But she never actually gets involved. And then the next thing you know, she's got two children, two teenage daughters who live with her ex-husband through choice. She didn't fight to keep them with her. Her job is busy. And so just those two things alone make her the most intriguing character I've ever played.
Yeah, and touching on said, she is someone that doesn't walk into rooms. She kind of enters rooms, doesn't she? She has that confidence and that, as you say, that kind of enigma about her, where people are kind of in awe of her, despite people's opinions of what she does for a living. Was
That's it.
she
And
was
she loves that.
such a yeah, she does. She loves all of that, and she's such a compelling character. And I think in amongst all of these guys, where everyone's got, as you say, got a secret, it really adds to the tension. It really adds to the kind of drama of the show. I mean, you must be so excited to read the first script, but then as you were going through to kind of discover not just her, but just discover where the show was going, because it does keep you guessing. Even after a couple of episodes, you kind of want to go back in and watch more.
Absolutely. And when we first started, I knew what the general arc of the show was, and I knew the general arc of Anna. But obviously, while we were filming, Álex gets other ideas and so on. So things start to change, things develop. So there were things that occurred where it was like, oh, okay, oh, right, this is happening now. Oh, okay, right, this is happening too. Brilliant. Um, so yeah, it was interesting watching her develop, but it just honestly it just gets better and better and better. I've got to say, for everybody, for all of the stories.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for more. I just wanted to ask you about. I spoke to some of the other guys earlier today. Just this incredible ensemble of not just British talent, but obviously there's Mexican and Spanish talent. There's Romanian talent. There's this plethora of amazing actors. I mean, that must be so thrilling and so rewarding, and really get an actor's juices flowing in many ways because you're surrounded by so many amazing people. I mean, did you feel that on this one, that the company of actors was just so, and everyone had so much to kind of give to this story?
100%. It was it, the level of talent, the level of performance. I mean, there's just not, because I didn't do a lot of scenes with a lot of other people. My main scenes were with Laura and with Danny and with Lawrence. So that I'm now watching it as a viewer, and it really is that the level of talent is just, it's mind-blowing. All of a sudden, when I was watching, I went, oh my gosh, I'm in this show. I'm actually in this show. I hadn't realised how big it was, how epic it was. Danny Mays is just such an incredible actor. I've been such a massive fan of his for years. So to get to work with him, and I got to work with him really closely as well, it was amazing. It's one of the best actors I've ever worked with, I'd say.
Yeah, I did have a joke with him earlier about dressing like Bart Simpson. That was his kind of lifelong dream to become Bart Simpson. I thought that was a really funny line in the show.
Isn't it the best scene ever? Isn't it just? I mean, it's so clever. It's so well written.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love he was talking about his flip flops and his Hawaiian shirts, which I thought was a really nice touch. But that's the great thing about the show. It's as you say, it's dark and intriguing, but also it's got a very kind of comedic sense about it, which I think is fantastic.
Massively.
Yeah. Well, my time is up. Absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for your time, and stay safe, and good luck with the show.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Take care.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!